So here we are with Create an Arena in WWE 2K16. Create a show, you basically take the arena and add the overlays, all of those type of things. Okay, so base setting, venue size, you can adjust if it's like an outdoors type looking arena. If I do this, what happens? I don't immediately see the change. Well, that looks pretty cool actually. So let's do something like that. I guess for reference, you can choose an arena and modify. Here are all the options. Let me start from scratch. Look over here. You got your NXT, Night of Champions, your WrestleManias, Extreme Rules, Armageddon 2002. I remember that arena. The original, I guess, is just the reference point. The crowd, you can change between 6, so modern, modern-er, modern less. Where are all these modern? If they're all modern, doesn't that mean none of them are? WCW and ECW. Funny how for WCW, basically not a single person there you see with a WCW shirt. Same thing with ECW. So let's just say 1996. Why not? Screen filter. You can add multiple. See if you can immediately see that. Maybe you don't notice too much, but I don't really care for the filters. Too much of a gimmick for me in terms of like, it doesn't really add much. Stage display, frame object. What is this? I don't know what this does. Okay. So for you can change the movie, like just the generic graphics that I guess will be happening during a match or something. You don't see the names, but you can get an idea. You have your SummerSlam, you have your NXT. What's this? This is, I guess, like a generic SmackDown type thing. A different type of SummerSlam. Let's go with Survivor Series is coming up. Let's go with that. Minitron, you can have the movie, you can have a pattern, which I guess you can then import a pattern that you may like. So say we wanted to make a Fight Night Arena, I guess you can import something there. Can't confirm that, but I'm just saying maybe. But I think patterns more with the default textures they have. So these are all simply the different video graphics that they have. You can adjust, as you can see, the color of the stage. All of these things. Let's go over to stage construction. Let's get to the cool part. And I will be trying a Ring of Honor ring that I downloaded, thanks to Refresh Toast for reminding me. So two things are locked here, but this is where you can change the video screen. Let's, for example, add the Armageddon 2002 thing. You see, you got to put it between the blue area. You can move it forward and back, not too much, I guess. Let's just say we put it here. For the Minitron, you can change that. Oh, here's a SmackDown fist, but I guess it overrides a lot of the things. So let's just say we have the SmackDown. Well, it doesn't have the fist, so I guess you need to add the fist later. Am I blind? Because if you look at the preview, the fist is definitely part of it, but I don't see it there. And anyway, I love this. Was my favorite SmackDown set. And just so you know how crazy the online is, I downloaded a Brazzers logo championship. So if you notice, because the SmackDown stage is so large, I can't change a lot of it. See, so that almost limits anything that I can do. Which kind of sucks, but at the same time it's huge. So what do you expect? So this is, I guess, if you want a flat entrance. When changing from a flat type to stage type, all of the objects are removed. So that's pretty cool. So you can have a flat arena if you want, or you can have the ramp. Let's just say we have this type of raw arena thing going on. Stage panel. You can change the color of the panel. So let's say we're on SmackDown. We'll make it like a bluish type thing. You can adjust the lights by group. This purple and blue work surprisingly well. You can also change all of them in one shot if you want. As for the ramp, it's going to be a Triple H themed ramp. This is happening right now. You can skew it a little bit if you want. It's not necessary. It is beautiful right now the way it is. So we're just going to have that. The options with this is a little bit of... It's amazing right now, I'll be honest. You can even import PNG. So let's say I wanted to put Stephanie right here with Triple H just sort of hanging out. We have Stephanie, and then who else? Let's add somebody else. Let's add, I don't know. Is that Shane? That is Shane. Let's add, Carmella is not in this game. Cameron is, though. So Cameron is going to be joining Stephanie McMahon and Triple H. So that has been it for the ramp. You can modify things to the way that you can add a custom logo. Say I'm adding this Ring of Honor one. Wow, this is amazing. It looks so good. So you can change the LED display and also have it feature something, I guess, like that. So you can have the apron have a logo, put the LED on top, and then get to that. You can either add a pattern if you want. So that almost looks like the ring is deconstructed if you wanted to. You can have the Fight Night Galaxy be in there if you want. Or you can go to logo. You can go to WWE Designs. You can get, I don't know, Kevin Owens KO logo. Stretch that. And then you have a galaxy that is knocked out. I am going to have way too much fun with this. When we go to the ropes, obviously the ropes, it does about what you think it will. You can change the color. The ring post, same thing. You can add logos to it. Just gonna add Triple H in this one. Curious though. Let's go back to ropes. No, okay. I thought maybe you could add a pattern to the ropes. Oh man. So you can add a custom logo. So say we were doing Fight Night or whatever you were working on. This is ridiculous. This is what I always wanted. I remember when Here Comes the Pain came out, or even Shut Your Mouth or something like that. I would always think to myself, wouldn't it be awesome if you could just completely, make whatever you wanted? And we have a chance to do that here. We can add a custom logo to the steps. I love this. I love this. I need to take a picture of this and show it to Ryan and Keith. I almost took a selfie again. Is it individual steps? See, like you can have an individual step, steel stairs, whatever, steel steps, have different logos. Now let's go to Ringside. Floor mat. You can have classic. You can have also logos. You have the ability to create your own patterns, your own texture. So if you want the outside to look like there's foam padding, but a little bit differently, you can do that. When we're done with this, we're going to do a quick match just to see how it looks. You can add a steel barricade if you want. And it changes all of it, or you can just change these. You can add a pattern to all of this also. So if you wanted to have a little bit of a city going on ringside, Okay, so show name, we'll call it BH. Location can be random. That'll be the custom logo. Arena will be Brazzy H. Matchup screen. Okay, so obviously they have limits, so you can't choose all of this, but transition to sign. It'd be amazing, obviously, if you could make your own. But I think we're good with what we have right now, right? Then the replay design will be this one. It's weird to me that they have create a show and create an arena as a separate thing, because if you look, it's very simple. It's not like you're spending an hour in there. So I don't understand the reason for dividing that too well. Let's up the ante a little bit. Let's make it an Extreme Rules match between two computer-controlled AI. It'll be the Gorilla versus Kurt Angle. Okay, so how's this match working out so far? See a Gorilla beating the crap out of Kurt Angle. Kurt Angle, but, you know. Just stopping by here, people. Everybody watching, what do you think of the creative suite in WWE 2K16 so far? Personally, I think it's way better than I thought it was going to be. I do miss Story Designer. I know that realistically, the 2K14 Story Designer was just a rehashed version from the previous years, but we made a lot of things with it, especially with Fight Night. So I hope they go back to that next year. That being said, I think they've added a ton of content. Let's see here. Wow, that is a good song from CW. Okay. People are making some amazing things already. The Gorilla has become victorious over Kurt Angle, and that has been it for my video regarding Create a Show and Create an Arena. So if you want just a little bit more content, make sure to check out my WWE My Career as the main event Billy Stallion right here on Byte That.